Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more 7 Days to Die gameplay. It is day 14. It is Horde Night 2. We've got a few hours until Horde Night 2 arrives, and we're doing a last little bit of final frantic prep here because the few hours I spent after daybreak over in the Ostrich Hotel, completing the looting over there or getting us to a point where I felt we could pause the looting, have kind of bitten me in the butt now, where we are down to the wire, literally, without a lot of time left before this. And now we're at a point where I need to change our simple bars to the advanced bars so we can rotate them so that they are now horizontal instead of vertical, so that we can use them as ceiling tiles in case we get attacked by vultures tonight, because hopefully we're going to be using this little horde bunker tonight. Although it is not complete, we still have a lot of work to do on this bunker to make it usable, but at least now we have a way to shoot up at any vultures that are attacking from above. And this back section is not completely walled off yet. The vultures could get in through here or through here, but I'm hoping that they'll at least get a little bit confused and start slamming into those and trying to break them down before things really kick off. Before they start, pecking at our face. I also took some time this afternoon to replace a bunch of spikes that had been destroyed in the last Horde Night. I also did a little bit of pathing here. I mean, the zombies will have to turn once, turn twice, turn 3 times to get in at us, while we sit back here and plug away at them with our firearms. This stuff that's not completed on the side shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll deal with that before the next Horde Night. Tonight, let's see. I think our spikes are okay. We've got 3 layers of spikes on either side leading up to the Stairway of Death. One thing I wanted to do before this kicks off tonight is harvest the stuff that we had growing here in our burgeoning, well, everything else is still growing, in our burgeoning farm plots, so that it would start growing again before we kick this off. But for now, we're down. It's 6 o'clock. We've got 4 hours left. We could continue working. You know what I want to do is I actually want to pick up some cobblestone from our stash back here and just run around and try to repair any of the base structural supports that zombies were banging on in the last Horde Night. We tried not to let them bang on too many, so this didn't get too busted up, but there's a little bit of repair that still needs to be done here. A lot of it, oh gosh, this is going to require cement. Oh my gosh, I thought I could repair this with cobblestone. I can't. I need cement for these interior pieces. Damn it. And we don't have a cement mixer. We've got a lot of cement mix, but no cement mixer. And no spikes left. I'm going to craft some more spikes right now because we need them, and we still have some wood. Not a lot of wood. Let's see. Let's grab some. How many? We could make 48 total, so let's just make 20 so we have some wood left over tonight so that we can repair stuff or craft new stuff as needed. But I think we need some more spikes in there. What else? We've got not much in the way of traps. The only real work that I've done is I said before the last Horde Night that any spikes that got destroyed. Oh gosh, no! Don't ruin your freaking health right before Horde Night kicks off, you idiot! By walking into your own spikes and damaging them so that they need to be repaired. Wow, that was dumb. What was I saying? So I said that we were going to any spikes that got destroyed on Horde Night 1, I wasn't going to just immediately replace them. I was going to dig underneath them to create a second layer of spikes, which is what I've done with some of the ones that got destroyed last night. So there are a couple that are sunk right there. There are a couple more that are sunk back in the back over there, and then same deal on the other side. They seemed to destroy these ones right around the base of this pillar pretty quickly, so we ended up with 2 sunken spikes over there, and I can repair at least the stairs that got damaged on the last Horde Night, if not the cement walls of our base. Let's see, there were a couple others. We could use a little repair on these stairs going up. There were a couple here that had taken some damage, probably from my own shotgun blast or whatever. And now it's 6:30, and this Horde Night kicks off at 10, so we've only got 3.5 hours left. So it's time to start getting ourselves pulled together. I wanted to, for one thing, we upgraded. Last time we did skill upgrades, we upgraded our cooking abilities so that now we can make steak and potatoes, which is a really good food if we have the mushrooms for it. Oh, Horde Night Thunder. Mushrooms. We're going to need mushrooms. We're going to need potatoes. We're going to need eggs. We're going to need meat, I think. That could be enough to make a steak and potato meal. Steak and potato meals are very, very, very useful. We only have enough ingredients to make one, but it's better than anything else we've crafted so far. We do have some eggs and bacon that we found yesterday, so I'm going to make a few bacon and eggs to get our food up so that we don't have to worry about it once we start Horde Night. I'll drop off the excess eggs, excess raw meat, excess potatoes, excess animal fat, and mushrooms that we no longer need from the other stuff. Drop off the coffee seeds we don't need. I'm going to hang on to the cobblestone rocks in case we need to make emergency repairs tonight. I'm going to hang on to the wood spikes in case we need to put down more of those. And then everything else. Let's see. Now we're just... So we've got food. We've got liquid. We need first aid in case we need it. Let's see, and maybe Mega Crush. I don't think we're gonna have in our inventory tonight. Let's drink 1 mineral water to get our fluids all the way up so that we're not aching for those. Whoops, did I just drink a second one accidentally? I did. And then we're going to eat a bunch of eggs and bacon. And, oh, we've finished crafting our steak and potato meal. Let's eat up our first steak and potato meal. That gives us 50 hunger. Replenishes 50 hunger. That's really good. And then add the bacon and eggs that were in there to the stash that we already had in our inventory. We've got 1 first aid kit and a bunch of bandages for tonight. I think that's all we're going to need. We've also got 1 jar of honey to take care of any infections that come about tonight. And that's probably all we're going to need from the food and health side. From the general storage, I don't think we need anything, and I don't think there's anything for us to drop off in there. We're not going to need any jailbreakers tonight. We'll leave those here. Those are for opening safes. And then as far as weapons... We'll definitely take our AK, and we found a muzzle brake mod that we'll put on our AK right now. Let's do that. Modify the AK. We can put on a muzzle brake mod. This will reduce recoil, make it easier to fire, increase damage, and something else, I think. Well, it just increases damage. 2 points, I think. So that's good. And then all the AK-47 ammo. So we've got about 300 rounds of 7.62. We'll pick up we've got all the 9mm. We'll get the hunting rifle, and we have a 8x scope mod that we haven't put on our hunting rifle yet. So let's do that. Modify our hunting rifle. Put on the 8x modifier, 8x scope modifier. That's a very good scope. That'll let us engage stuff at range, longer range than the AK, hopefully. And then we're going to use up some repair kits. We've got a bunch of repair kits. Now, let's see. Is this all the repair kits? No, we have 25 more repair kits than we are carrying. So let's use some of those repair kits to get all of our stuff up to full repair, like the hunting rifle and the AK. Put the AK, should we waste one? The pistol's not that badly degraded, so we'll leave that as is. Probably won't need the hunting knife in our toolbar, probably won't need the stone shovel in our toolbar. We might need the primitive bow in our toolbar, and I'm not going to put on the night vision goggles right now. We might need those later, but not right now. AK, stone axe, hunting rifle, pistol, blunderbuss, primitive bow, and what tool might we need? We're just going to keep the wrench in our toolbar as a backup weapon in case we accidentally throw the stone spear like we did last Horde Night. Threw our stone spear down onto the ground down below. As far as armor goes, well, we'll definitely pick up the Molotovs. Actually, the Molotovs are more important in our toolbar than the wrenches. We have 10 pipe bombs. I'm not crazy about the explosives because they damage our stuff as well. I don't think we'll need the stun baton. That's another good backup weapon, though, in case we throw our spear. And then scrap gloves, definitely better armor, and we're not as worried about sneaking tonight, so maybe we'll swap out our light armor that we've been using for our looting so that we'd be better sneaking for all this heavy armor stuff that we picked up. So let's wear the heavy armor gloves, let's wear the heavy armor helmet, let's wear the heavy armor boots. All the light armor can wait for us here in our inventory until we decide, until Horde Night is over and we're back to looting. I don't think there's anything else for us to pick up here. Nope. We're good. Okay, it is almost 9 o'clock. Horde Night's going to be kicking off in just a few minutes. And let's let Horde Night be its own video. This was just a little short, very short prep video for Horde Night. And now it's time for us to just, we've got an hour. I don't think there's much else more for us to do here. We could upgrade a few more of these blocks, but I want to keep the armor on us, the wood, the raw wood on us in case we need it for repairs or crafting more blocks or stuff like that. Our lighting situation is okay. We didn't have spitter zombies on the last Horde Night, so none of our torches got wrecked, so we still have some light out here. With that, let's call it an episode here, guys, and the next episode will be our second Horde Night. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the 7 Days to Die video. And there'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors. Horde Night next. It is Horde Night. Horde Night 2. We've got 45 minutes until Horde Night kicks off, and hopefully we are totally prepped. We've got our AK fully loaded. Let's make sure all our stuff is loaded. AK is loaded. Hunting rifle with 8 times magnifier scope is loaded. 9mm is loaded. Blunderbuss is loaded. Our bow and arrow as backup is loaded with iron arrows now. We've got Molotovs. We've got first aid kit. We've got bandages in our inventory. We've got honey in our inventory in case we need it. Shoot, I wanted a way to get up on the roof here. Damn it, I forgot. Is there enough time to make a ladder here quickly before this kicks off? A wooden ladder, quickly, maybe 2. I want to get up. I want to be able to get up on the roof Can I jump there? Yeah, okay. So that we can actually potentially throw our Molotovs all the way. No, that's not going to work. But we can come down here and be able to throw Molotovs down on any groupings down at the base of these stairs here tonight as they gather. Because we are not going to be able to use the strategy that I used on our first Horde Night here throughout the first night. We may be able to use it as things kick off, but not all night long. I think it's going to get a little too hairy up here, trying to pick this up and put it back down again to keep them in our spikes. We're not going to be able to do that all night long. Oh, shoot, there's a missing spike down there. Do I have a few more spikes? Did I make more spikes? I thought I made more spikes. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready. I am not ready for this Horde Night. Not at all. Let's make a few more and see if we can get one down in that vacant spot down there before this kicks off. Nope, it's now. Now it's kicking off. It's kicking off, guys. Here they come. Horde Night 2. Oh, it's starting with dogs, in which case we will definitely pick up our frames, our drawbridge here, and let the dogs struggle. Yep, dogs can't make it across that gap. They'll be down in our spikes. Oh, wow, that's a lot of dogs. Wow. And we'll be keeping an ear out as soon as they start pounding on the foundations of this building trying to get in. We'll replace those blocks. They're still in the spikes. They're not pounding on any structural supports yet. And that's a pretty good grouping down there. See, they're getting inside. They're trying to get inside so they can pound on the building. If it starts seeming like they're about to take this building down with their pounding, that's when we put the blocks back and let them think that they can come up here. We've got about 300 rounds, or we started the night with about 300 rounds of 7.62 ammo. Definitely burning ammo on the doggies. Whoa! Good jump, dude! Dude made a good jump, and now he's pushed me into my barbed wire, which is not good. You made it all the way across there. You are very, very good at this. And he's infected us. I'm going to hold off on using any honey to cure our infection to see if we, get infected again. I don't want to cure it now and then get infected in a couple of minutes and have to cure it again. Man, that's a lot of dogs. Look at all the dogs down there. But that's Horde Night 2 for you. You start encountering the tougher enemies on Horde Night 2. Horde Night 1 was kind of a breeze, wasn't it? Let me switch to the 9 here. Just to vary things up a little bit, not use up all our 7.62 in the first hour of Horde Night. That's a good grouping for a molly down here. And over there. Yep, that worked. Okay, they've been pounding on the building supports for a while now. I think it's almost time to put the drawbridge back. I really don't want to deal with dogs, and drawbridge is saving us from the dogs right now. It's probably the last of the dogs. Probably zombies from here on in which case, to keep them from bringing this whole freaking building down underneath us. Oops. Let's put some... well, hang on. There's a spider coming up now. Yeah, I figured he'd be able to jump this. And I messed up my placement on that block over there. I'm gonna have to pick that up. There we go. Okay, now they think they've got a route up to us, so now they should stop pounding on the foundations of this building and try to get back around here to these stairs. Yep, running through my... Oh my gosh, I did it! I threw my spear again, like an idiot. And there was at least one dog still down there. Well, our spear's not going anywhere, and it probably wasn't going to be that much use to us tonight anyway. I may... Hold on, can I pick these frame blocks up underneath the dog carcass? Yeah, just give us a second to run back to our inventory and pick up that stun baton that was going to be our backup melee weapon. There we go. Alright, now we have a melee weapon if needed. And there's at least one dog still down there. What am I wearing on my head right now? Just out of curiosity. Looting goggles? No use to us. Night vision or XP bonus is what we want. Damn it. I told you I did not have enough time to prepare for this. I screwed up with the looting of the Ostrich Hotel. Let's go with the XP bonus for Horde Night. And they're definitely pounding on this building now. I gotta give them a route up here, or they're gonna bring this whole building down on top of us. Bunch of dogs coming. Luckily, one of them missed the jump. The other one missed the jump. Vultures. Vultures. It's almost time to get back in our bunker there and just deal with these guys as they come. Stand up, fight. Yeah, stand up, fight. Let's go. Dogs are gonna have trouble getting through here, as we did just now. Derp. And it's dark enough now that it's time to switch to our night vision goggles. Sorry. Whoa, how'd you get around there? If she got around there, that means a dog can get around there, which I'm not happy about. But 762 should take care of this. Our health is kind of low. I think we can deal with that with a painkiller for now. It's up to 86. We could pop another one. Not right away. We can't use it while it's still that quickly. It has to cool down a bit. They've got a route up to me now. They should be trying to get up here. They shouldn't be pounding on the building anymore. It sounds like they're still just trying to get through our spikes down there. We're down to 175-ish rounds of 762. What? I thought I had you reloaded. My hunting rifle. Didn't I reload all these? Come on. I'm up here. Again, this is in my opinion, the sign of a good horde-based design, is that we're bored. Oh my gosh, come on. Yes, I want Horde Night to be boring. That's why I do this prep in advance. AK time almost. Yep, AK. Come on over, hun. Show me your head. Thank you. Oh, mercy. Yeah, wasting me, making me waste ammo. Wasting me ammo. It's 1 o'clock. We're like halfway through Horde Night already. We're doing okay. I've got the piercing perk, so my rounds, well, that's not actually true. Armor piercing rounds, once you have the piercing perk, will go through multiple enemies. I don't have armor piercing rounds, so whatever I was about to say just now wasn't actually true. They're trying to beat on the door over here to get to me. Well, guys, that may have been another boring Horde night. I think it's time for us to take care of our infection with our last jar of honey. We do have some herbal antibiotics, and I think one antibiotic pill back in storage. But that's probably going to be it for Horde night, because we did the proper amount of prep and had them running through spikes, and had them running through barbed wire, and had them running across bridges that they would fall off of into spikes, and they've left us a lot of good loot down there, and I think it's probably safe enough for us to go down and check it out. I just don't want to be surprised by any lingering dogs or timber wolves or anything. But it looks good so far. All right, if there's beer in here, you know we're drinking it. Oh, 334 tokens is good. Shotgun shells, 44 ammo. That's good. Urban combat, we've already read. Armor doesn't slow you down in combat. Beer is what I want. Not want, but this is my little ritual. I drink a beer. If I find a beer in loot after Horde night, that's 2 extra herbal antibiotics. Great, because we just used our last beer. They took down all the spikes. This whole back wall was lined with spikes, and they're all gone now. So that tells you that the spikes were well placed, for one thing. And our level 1 iron shovel is not going to be better than the level 3 stone shovel we have, so we'll skip that. Our screen is going to look a little fuzzy for a minute because I drank some beer to celebrate having successfully made it through Horde Night 2. And now we've got an entire week to do more looting and more planning and prep for our next Horde Night. But doing the prep now doesn't make much sense because we're going to have wandering hordes who are going to be busting this stuff up. We also might find stuff in our looting that changes how we're going to approach the next Horde night. There's a vitamins that we don't need right now, but I'll take it. Chicken rations, we definitely always need food. And let's just do a quick circuit of the perimeter here to see if any more zombies that got killed by spikes dropped loot bags. So if you're not aware, the way Horde Night works is there's a certain number of zombies that are going to come at you. And or Horde Night will end at 4 o'clock in the morning. If you kill all the zombies before 4 in the morning, Horde Night's over. If it takes so long for you to kill the zombies that you reach 4 in the morning before you've killed all the zombies, then Horde Night is over at 4 o'clock. So we actually killed everything like 2 hours before Horde Night was going to end. So we're okay. So Horde Night's done. And we will... I just want to repair that. Why can I not repair that? There we go. And then we've got, 7 days. Oh, they took down stairs here. That's not good. We really need cement now. If these stairs are not going to survive a Horde Night, we got to get them upgraded to cement before the next one. So we'll keep that in the back of our mind in terms of priorities. But for now, why don't we just call it an episode here, our second Horde Night successfully completed. And tomorrow I'll just spend the rest of the night kind of getting my inventory resorted. We don't need our Horde Night loadout anymore. We're going to go back to our looting loadout, and in the morning we'll continue looting. We've hardly looted anything right in the vicinity of the base here, so we've still got plenty of looting to do. We've got to complete the looting of the Ostrich Hotel. There's going to be a payoff on the top of that one, as there has been on the top of other big ones. And then there's also the Shotgun Messiah firing range over in that direction that we have to loot. There's also a Shamway supermarket in that direction that we want to loot, that I think also may have a pop-in, or not a pop-in pills, but a working stiffs tool shop over in that direction for us to loot. So all that stuff coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the 7 Days to Die gameplay. There'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.